everyone, it's Nisha. So today I'm going to do another one of those videos where I talk about my month's favorite, but doing full face with them so you can see how I use it. Just a little disclaimer, whenever I've done favorites before and you don't see them today, that does not mean that I don't like those products anymore. It's just that we have so much makeup and you know, it changes from month to month what we enjoy. I also did my hair because in that video where you liked my whole look, you liked my hair, and I know I've done curling my hair videos before, but I suppose if I get new subscribers they haven't seen it. Also my hair is much longer now than when I did the first curly video, so I thought I throw it in there as well. So this video will be very long. If you're not into that, sorry, but a lot of you seem to enjoy it, so let's start. Okay, so first I'm going to put my eye cream on. I've already put my C, E and ferulic acid serum. That's what I always put on first. Then I'm going to put the Tranquillity Skincare Banish Puffy Eye Cream under my eyes. That's what I do every morning. This is very light, so I don't skip on it because I want my under eye area to be nice and hydrated. And then I'm going to use the CeraVe AM Moisturizing Lotion SPF 30. So this foundation that I will just show you in a minute, I've used it with a couple of other moisturizers and stuff, but it sort of got me oily throughout the day, so, and I think this CeraVe is pretty good. Now I'm going to use the Becca Backlight Primer. I know I've said to you that I don't see the point of it, but it is a very nice product and I'm going to use it, and I think that actually that might prolong the wear of this foundation or stops me going oily. Do you know what I will do while I'm editing this? Obviously I would have worn this makeup all day. I will put down here if I did get oily or not, because I use this foundation with so many different moisturizers, primers, and I know some days I'm looking quite oily and some days I look fine, but silly me, I should have written it down, you know, what made me oily, what hasn't. And the foundation that I have been using every day is the new Milani Concealer and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I originally got a number 6, which was way too dark for me, even when I'm maybe if I was very tan, but with my fake tan it was a bit too dark, so I got the 04 and this is better, but I think I'm gonna get the 3 as well, because I rather my foundation to be lighter and then I can make it darker with bronzers than have it too dark and then there is nothing you can do. Let me do just one side so you can do it. I do really enjoy this foundation, and I found I tried to use this foundation with Beauty Blender, which I often use for foundations, but I found this brush to be the best, and this is the buffing brush from Real Techniques. I feel like it gives very good coverage. It's quite thick, that's why I'm working in halves, because I feel that it could be difficult to blend if you leave it on your face for too long. So that's how I do it. I just spread it like this with my finger and then go in with the brush. I sometimes will push it in with beauty blender, but not always. Now let's do the concealer. My favorite concealer hasn't changed. It's the Naked Skin concealer in medium light neutral, and I put that one just on my bags because it is not too light. I do it with my finger and then go over my eyelid as well a bit. And I always go on my nose. I'll take this little blender . So as you know, I don't just put foundation on. I never like finish off any foundation like this. I always set it with some sort of mineral powder foundation. And my favorite has been the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten foundation in medium. But not long ago, one of you, was it Corinne? Oh, sorry, I forgot your name, but you told me about the Smashbox Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder in light medium, and that's what I got. And I really like it. I mean, I can't say this is my favorite yet because I haven't used it for long enough, but I love it how light it is and evens out your skin. I do really like it, but I'm going to do it with the Laura Geller because that's what I've been using and that has been my favorite. I'm going to use this kabuki brush. Do you remember when I did not long ago a review of those? Well, I use those brushes called the Palette, and I do really like them and I use them every day. So the reason I like using mineral powder foundation as opposed to just setting powder, I always feel the setting powder gives you more of a flat look, powdery look, although there are powders that do a really good job. I feel that mineral powder gives you a bit of a glow, more of a natural finish. So I've been setting my face with that. I don't go much under my eyes because now, I know I might do it funny way around, I use this to highlight. And I've had this for ages, but I haven't used it for ages. But I've been really liking it because it gives me that highlighted look, but it's very, very light and it doesn't seem to look cakey. And this is the Borjuois 123 Perfect CC Eye Cream Concealer, I suppose. And what is mine in? In light beige, and it clicks. A bit messy this, but so I've been using this to highlight, and you know, I put quite generous amount, but it doesn't seem to look cakey. It's very, very nice. Take that little blender. It's got quite nice yellow undertone, which I like. You know, yellow is quite brightening, that's why you have all these banana powders. I go with it over my eyelid, as you can see as well. So you can see it gives me that subtle highlighted look, but it doesn't look like I've put extra product on. And I haven't been lately setting my under eye with heavy powder. You know how much I love this Senna Cosmetics Mineral Mix Mineral Makeup Pressed Powder. And I have 3 colors. The light one is very light, be okay for the winter. This is medium. They all come up. The colors are a bit strange, but I absolutely love the finish of those powders. They are like velvet. So what I've been doing is I've been setting my under eye with this, and I just do it very lightly because it's got that, I don't know, that luminous finish. Just very, very lightly. And now I'm going to bronze. And I've got another Senna powder, and this one is in dark. You have to make sure that this is the Mineral Mix Advanced Mineral Makeup Pressed Cover and Finish Foundation. So it's like a powder foundation. I just love the finish of it. Honestly, it blends like a dream. So I'm going to use, I've got this little, I think it was a travel size of Bare Minerals Flawless Face Brush. Itchy nose. Put it in that Senna powder. And I just go around my face with it, and you can really buff it in, and it just melts in with the skin. I love those powders. I just wish they had bigger choice of colors, you know. They just have like light, medium, tan, dark, and that's it. So I don't have the tan because I couldn't get it, but it's just gorgeous. And I bronze my cheeks as if I was doing a blush. So it's not contouring as such, I'm just bronzing my face a bit. Now I'm going to blush. My favorite blush for the last few weeks has been the Balm Frat Boy. And I've had it for ages, but I really, really like it. I think the Balm blushes are amazing. I'm using this brush from that set that I've showed you before. I might link this video actually so you can see it. I've been loving this brush for my blush. It's so soft, and I've been using just that for my blush. Now I might set my T-zone a bit with the By Terry Hydro Powder, Hyaluronic Powder. I love it, you know, it's one of my favorite powders, but this this step is like, you know, it doesn't matter what powder you have, just to set the T-zone, you know. I think I might give myself a slight contour under my cheeks. I think in the camera they look really pink, but they're not. Bahama Mama from the Balm powder. This is like, you know, my favorite go-to contour. I often thought I've got one contour palette, but I wouldn't really use it all. I'd rather have a one contour powder that I enjoy, you know, and I have so many other powders that I can highlight, brighten and illuminate my face that I don't feel the need really for all these contouring powders. Right, this brush I really love, and this is a dupe for the Real Technique one, you know, the contouring brush. I got like a little set from eBay, do you remember, dupes for those Real Techniques brushes, and I love this brush. I will try to actually find the seller that I bought this set from, because you will see another brush that I use for my eyes, especially for that look that I adore. But this brush is brilliant. So if you have the Real Technique ones, you must know how good it is, because I'm sure the Real Techniques will be even better. Okay, I might take this brush that I did the bronzer and just mush it all together. Okay, now highlight. For my highlight, I've been loving again this little brush. And I have two favorites that I've been using. The Laura Geller Beige Gelato Swell Illuminator in Gilded Honey. And also, I've got this palette from Makeup Revolution. What is it called? Ultra Blush Palette. in Golden Sugar. And, you know, to me they are not really blushes because they are all just so shimmery apart from this matte bronze. But I've been really liking this one. Well, I like all of them. They are really, really pretty. So I will do one cheek with that one and one with Gilded Honey. And you know, these are so cheap. I don't like every product from Makeup Revolution, but some are quite good. These are very, very shimmery. And I love applying it with this brush because, you know, sometimes when I take a bigger brush, it just spreads the highlight everywhere. And now let me do the other one with the Gilded Honey. This one is a bit more goldy, whereas this one is a bit pinky. So I'm gonna have different highlight on each cheek, but I just wanted to show you that this Makeup Revolution one, that particular palette is really good because I've got some other stuff there. I've bought actually from Makeup Revolution a highlighter on its own that it's got sort of swirly design, and I didn't like that at all. I didn't think it looked good when you swatched it on your hand, but it didn't really show up on your face. And now I have to do my brows, and I will probably just go off and do it by myself because you've seen me just reviewing this product. But these are my three favorites right now. The Charlotte Tilbury's Legendary Brow, you know, brow gel, and mine is in Linda. And then It Cosmetics Brow Power is the thicker pencil, and Clinique Superfine Liner for Brows in 02 Soft Brown. But I won't do it on camera because you've seen me doing it many times. Okay, and for my eyes, so that makeup that I've been wearing every day is from the Charlotte Tilbury's Look in a Palette, and I've been mainly, I use this, I don't use the face product because they are too light for me now. So I know I will use it in the winter, but the eyeshadows I use a lot, especially that one. And I'm trying to find a dupe for it within my collection, and I know it just seems like a normal neutral brown, but there is something about the color of this shadow that I absolutely love. You can achieve this look with other brown eyeshadows, so if you don't have that palette, that's fine. I tried this look actually with my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette, and there is similar brown there, and you can do that with any, you know, mid-brown color. So, and for this look, you would never believe I love this brush. And this is another one of those dupes for Real Techniques. I don't think it looks exactly like the Real Technique one, but it is amazing, this brush. I love it so much. And again, that came in that set. I will try to find the seller that I bought it from. And all I do, well, first of all, I put the lightest color all over my lid just to set it. And then I take the brown color and I take the brush that way, and I sort of go above my crease, then turn the brush round the fat side, and I just go like this. Almost on the all of the lids, you know. I don't go exactly on a mobile lid, but I'm not worried how low I go with it. And I just keep building. So, it's not my day today. First my battery ran out, now my card said it was full, and now the sun is coming out and ruining it all. So, anyway, let's get back to my eyes. So yes, I'm just building it, and do you know, this, I don't know, this eyeshadow blends in so well when you buff it in. I don't know if it's this brush as well, because this brush is almost, you know, like the kabuki type of brushes that buffs the product really in. I don't know, but I just love the look. So maybe I build it up on the outer outer eyelid bit. Sorry if the lighting is changing throughout this video, but I'm fighting with the blinds and anyway, let's do the bottom lashes. On a pencil brush, the same brown shadow, just slap it on. And the star of the show was the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow in Starry. I love all her foiled eyeshadows, they are beautiful. So this is the Starry Eyed, it's like a champagne beige champagne color, but also what looks nice, even if you want even more pop of color, is the Inner Spotlight, which is like a peachy one. I sometimes mix them both. I just love those eyeshadows. In fact, I think Makeup Geek eyeshadows are such good quality, and the price, you know, I can't believe it. To be honest, you can't go wrong with any of her eyeshadows. So I have quite a few, and I want to get more, especially the foiled ones. So the drill, I take it on my finger. Oh, you know this brush from that palette that I told you was very good at applying foiled eyeshadows, which brushes usually are not that good, but this one was good. And I'm applying this one in like a spotlight, you know, just like in the middle of my mobile lid, because that's what makes that lid pop in and gives you the illusion that I have a lid there, which, you know, I really don't, because my eyes are so hooded. I pack it on quite a lot, but what happens, I pack it on underneath my eye. I might chop it off with the other one because they look nice together. And I might use the really light colour from Tilbury's palette just to put right on the arch of my brow. And I don't do any liner or anything for this look, just loads of lashes, coats of mascara, and I'm using, of course, my Kiko Ultra Tech. I've heard a rumor, a few of you told me that apparently you went to a store and they've told you that they're going to discontinue this mascara, which is just a tragedy if it's true, although they still have it on their website. And I sometimes think maybe if they don't have it in stock in a shop, the sales assistant just say that so you buy different ones. I don't know, I just hope it's not true. Anyway, so no liner, nothing, just loads of lashes. So for my lips, I have been using the Body Shop Lip Definer in Beech. I really like it. It's got really nice consistency. It's not too hard, not too creamy. And MAC in Fabby, sorry. And I've had this lipstick for a while, but I forgot about it, and you know, lately I've been using it a lot and I love it. Shouldn't speak when I'm doing my lipstick. And because this one's got a really lovely sheen, almost a bit of duochromeness to it, because this is frost finish, I don't put any lip gloss on it. So this is the makeup that I've been wearing like every day, you know, unless, well, you've seen me in my few last videos, that's what I would be wearing. And these are the products that I've been using like on daily basis. So I think now I will have to do my hair. Okay, so today my hair is fresh. I usually do this on a second day hair or even third day hair, but I washed my hair and I just, you know, I didn't put so much effort into blow drying it, you know, to making it high. I've just blow dried it. I'm going to be using my favorite. This is the Irresistible Me 8-in-1 wand. I think it's called Saphire, that one. And it comes in a bag. I've reviewed it before, and it has 8 interchangeable wands. And I used to always use the pearl one, and then I used the fattest one, and now I really like this one, which is second fattest, I think, second down. I will put you a link to it and you can have a look at it. But yeah, I love this wand. Obviously this wand will have American pin, but I've just bought a adapter, and it's got universal voltage, so you don't have to worry about this working in any country. You don't have to switch anything on, it just knows. It's very intelligent. So this is heating up now. I will section my hair. So how I section my hair, I first of all take the front bits because I do these at the end. Then I will section like the top. I'm not being very precise. Clip it in. And then I section the rest of my hair just into sections, just because I've got some layers in my hair. Sometimes I need to section it. Baga! Sometimes I section it in more sections. It depends. I just see how I go. My hair is prepped because I put a spray when I was blow drying that has heat protector in it, and also all over my ends I put a silk serum. Yeah, so I'm going to be curling, and basically I curl all my hair. I take a section about that big and I curl my hair away from my head, from my head, from my face. Now, if you are not very experienced, I suggest you wear a glove. This comes with a glove so you don't burn your fingers. But I'm quite good at it now, although I still sometimes burn myself. And I will just go around my head like this. And again, if you find this hard to do, you know, they have the auto-rotating wand as well, which is very easy to use. You just hold it there and it curls it for you. So I'll probably speed up through this because it is quite boring, and it takes a bit of practice, you know. When I do the other side, I have to hold the wand in my left hand and wrap it round with my right hand. Because of the angle you have to hold the wand, you hold it down, so it just would not work doing it. I know what I'm saying. So like now I'm going to hold it with my right hand, and I'm going to hold the wand with my left because it's just more comfortable when you want to curl it away from your face. And you know, when you miss bits, you just pick them up and curl it again. It doesn't have to be very precise. I just feel at the back, you can usually feel if your hair is curly or straight, and if I feel any straight bits, I just pick them up. I don't know if you can see any straight bits. This one is a bit straight, isn't it? Maybe I do this one again. Okay, so now I'm going to let down this section, which is quite thick section, so again away from my face and try to hold it straight down. Okay, so the actual top I do a bit different. I will leave it there because I curl it back to give me a bit of volume. So let's start with that. Let's move that onto this side now. Just do these side bits. I think it's quite nice as well if your curls don't have to be all the same size, you know, they can be thicker, thinner, it just adds more texture to it. So, you know, I will go around and just see if I have any straight bits, and I often will go over them. Okay, so now I'm going to take this top bit and I will curl it back like this, so I have a bit of a height here, and the one behind it, you know, it's really, I mean, I never used to curl my hair like this ever, you know, it was much shorter and everything, and I was quite new to curling my hair with those ones, and you soon work it out and learn what looks good on you, which way you want it, which one you want to use. Okay, now I'm going to take the fringe and you sort of go up but when you do your fringe, don't hold it for too long because you don't want that bit to be too curly. And that's what you're gonna look like. So now I have to, if this looks a bit flat for you here, you take that hair and curl forward, just the root. You see, will give you that height here. Anyway, I have to wait now for it to cool down, because if I start playing with the curls when they are hot, they will just all drop. So I'll see you in a bit when they have cooled down. Okay, so my hair is cool now, and I usually just very lightly break it up with my fingers, fluff it up, and then I have to back comb the top a bit where I've put those two curls backwards. And my fringe, my front is usually the most challenging. It looks different each time because I haven't worked out the best way to do it yet. I like to take a bit of hair from that side to this side, and I don't know, I just do things with it, and every time it looks a bit different. It depends if I do it on my fresh hair, on dirty hair. And I take my Kenra volume spray 25 and I lift it and I spray it under. I'm not sure I like it today. Some days I like it more than better than others. It depends. I think it depends how my front works out. But basically that's what I do. So this was my full face hair favorites. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you soon. Bye.